Those officers who sit in offices, how do they attend to people? And for the institutions, do they do proper screening of officers who are supposed to have one-on-one contact with, let me call them clients now, customers? Because, for instance, if I wanted to renew if I wanted to do my vehicle papers, with the way the system is, I'll need to have a one-on-one contact. Probably you do capturing. I also learned that, I think for NIN, some people complained that when you go to the office to do the processing, someone will be asking you for money. In fact, in some cases, you see some fraudsters outside who will tell you, oh, bring this amount of money, make we enter office, just arrange the thing for you, sharp. And this is something I'm supposed to just move into that office, and it's supposed to be for free. Move into that office, you do the capturing, I provide all my information, and then you do the printout and you give me, and then you let me know when I'm going to collect my the permanent card. But you discover that, the whole process has been turned into a money-making venture. So these officers, allegedly in some cases, take advantage of these citizens or persons who are coming to process one thing or the other. And then for the citizens also, do you know there are people who prefer to go to the back door to process one document or the other? The moment they have anything to process, probably at Federal Secretariat or State Secretariat or any government institution, there's this thing written at the back of their mind that just arrange your money. When you get there, give it to someone who will arrange it for you, and you get it sharp. Yes, there are citizens who also operate in that way. So maybe some of these officers also take advantage of the fact that some people have come and they know how the thing runs. So once they come, they approach a particular person, an officer, and they say, this is what I want to do. Don't worry. I know how far. Take this one, arrange them for me. Tell me when I will come collect them. So these officers might just think that, oh, every other person that is coming will also do the same thing. So if you're not coming from that direction, or you're not coming in that direction, then they will victimize you. They will post you and tell you to come tomorrow, tell you to come next week for something that would have been done within maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and then you go. So I want us to talk about this. However, after contacting the PRO of the FRSC in the state, they promised to investigate the matter and get back to Today FM. But let me also ask, how thorough do institutions of government investigate characters like this? Will they say they are not aware that this particular staff have been, displaying unprofessional conduct? Feel free to join the conversation. Let's talk about this issue. If you have also maybe had a one-on-one contact with this kind of people in any office, please, we would want you to share your experience on the show. And then how do you think this particular issue can be handled in all government institutions? Do you think everything should now be done online? Do you think the way forward is for government institutions across board? It's just like, when you go to the bank, you can go to the bank for your ATM and get it within minutes. Yes, you can go to the bank, get your ATM within minutes. And I was asking, even before the elections, when people were going through hurdles trying to get their PVC, I was saying, how come INEC couldn't explore that technology where if I want to register for my voter's card, I just go to that point. Maybe if they decentralized it at the local government levels or at the ward levels, I go to the office, give you all my information, you impute it, and then you print out my card for me, and I go. Instead of doing registration, you come back, they'll publish the register and all that. Don't you have a system that once I register, if I've registered before, the system will give a prompting that this man is doing double registration, or triple registration. We have softwares like that. It's just like the ATM. Once your ATM expires, you can't use it anymore. You have to go back to the bank to do another one. And you go there, you give them your information, they print the card for you immediately. So that things can be made easier. How come in Nigeria things are so difficult? You want to process one document or the other, you have to go through different hurdles. In some cases, you pay so much money in order to get a document that is supposed to be free. Now, if you're supposed to process a particular document and you're supposed to pay a particular fee, government approved fee, you end up paying even triple of that for you to get that document. Because you have a lot of hurdles to pass. There's a whole lot of bureaucracy here and there. Is it possible for governments, institutions, or parastatals to make things easy? Do most things online, then probably you can come to the office to pick your document or pick your card, or you can even print it online, so that you don't have this one-on-one contact with any officer that might want to use, that opportunity to defraud people to make money. Because how do you explain it that you go to NAME's office and you see people gathered outside, fraudsters? Or you go to the court, you want to swear affidavit, you see people around who will tell you, hey, bring 1.5, make I arrange them for you. And if you give them that money, some will run away, some will go in, and then within minutes they are back and they give you the document. How come we don't have a straightforward system where people can go process whatever they want to process and get it immediately without going through so much stress or human contact that will end up probably defrauding them? From me personally, I dread going to any government facility to do any registration. I dread it because of what you go through. Sometimes you might even spend the whole day and you might not be able to get it. They will tell you, come back so time. You come back that day, they will tell you, oh, come back another day. And you're spending transport. If you're driving, you're wasting fuel. You waste man hours. You waste transport fare. You waste so much in not just for you to get one document. 0817 951. 0810 9510 951. Do well to send in messages to 0701 9339 962. So like I said earlier, for instance, the voter's card, I go to my bank and my ATM is processed immediately and I get it. How come for the voter's card it was they couldn't deploy that sort of technology to make things easier? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you turn off your listening device? Thank you very much.
I've done that. Kelly, good morning.
My name is Maxwell. Good to have you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Really, I'm identification of Today95. And I must commend the way you analyze things and the way you follow up things. But the challenge I'm having here as a Nigerian man is, at the end of the day, nothing come out. Let me use that language. At the end of the day, nothing come out because this is not being implemented. If people call here and shout and talk and give their experiences, at the end of the day, nothing will change. It seems this country is, God forbid I use that language, that it's a cost country. I don't know if I may use that language. Nothing come out. You go, all things I'm mentioning now, in abroad or any other advanced country, it's very common. You can even sit in your own sitting room or anywhere in your bedroom and do all those things. Just go there and pick it easily. But they use it to defraud people here and there. When you go today, tomorrow, they should come back. They even consider whether you're spending transport or you're even spending your hard money or even living what you're supposed to do to come back for that particular thing they're supposed to pick in just within 30 minutes or just an hour. I'm sick and tired. I will not lie to you. Most times I stop listening to radio news because each time I hear it, I listen to them. I get upset. I don't know if there's any way this can be amended in this country that the one can wake up in the morning and be happy that it's a Nigerian. My brother, thank you for that work. We will continue. We will listen now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Honorable Chris.
Yes, please.
Calling from Port Harcourt. My brother, may God bless you. If you're a lecturer, any of your students will fail any election, any exam, just go and learn work. What you are saying is a very nice something, and I don't really know why Nigerian government don't like something that people will just get things easily and do it the way it's supposed to be. I watched that video. Even there is another one online where a road safety or somebody is making a video. Check, you are checking my fire extinguisher. You don't have. So I don't know why this road safety, not even only road safety, even police, deliberately they will do it and they ask you do this, do that, just to stop you. Not that they don't know what to do, they know what to do, but that extortion, that corruption, that bribe, that's what they are trying for you to do, for you to know that how much now. They just want that language. What do you want me to do? And you know what to do now. Not that they don't know what they're supposed to do. They think maybe you know what you're supposed to do. And you know what that thing you're supposed to do is to give them money, ask them, how are we going to do it? It's not a rocket science that even I have a smartphone here now. And you can use it and do everything, even in your bedroom. You just, even print, I have print on my phone. I can use and print, do anything. So what is that I cannot do? That you require me to go and stand road safety offices from, even sometimes 1 month, come today, come next tomorrow, come. When I did my NIN, Jesus Christ, I don't really know if such a thing will happen. People will ask me to go and get this and get that and get. You have tried, sir. Let's see now. But call one of them to listen to you, so that you teach him work, teach them how to run that their organization. They don't know it. Don't know.
Thank you, Chris.
You have tried.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lucky Master.
Thank you, D-Man. Good to have you.
Lucky Master. See, there is this advert that you should play on your station that says that it's hardly to enter any section in any sector in Nigeria without finding out any corrupt practices. That's your advert is almost, for me, the best advert that 95.1 FM usually plays. And that is the fact. You don't owe any sector apology in Nigeria. If they say it's wrong, prove them right that it's true. Do you know that what you are saying now has creeping into any sector? Do you know that you go to process something like your, what they call it, your gratuity, your pension, like ARM, your rights, what they've been taking from your salary, saving for you, till the day you no longer be working there, then you go for it. You will go for such things. They will delay you. They will play you. They will not tell you to bring cash. They will just be feeling ignorant, academic of the whole thing, aptitude of the whole thing. By the time it gets to 11 a.m., they will tell you they want to go for their break. For break, the person that is supposed to attend to you for break. He or she goes for break by 11 instead of 12. And instead of resuming by 1 p.m., they resume by 2:30. Before it gets to 4 p.m., they told you they have closed the day. Until someone will have to hint you to do what to do, or until you use your own church mind to say, are you going for lunch? And let me take you for lunch now. Let me take you out for lunch. Such a thing. Now, let me tell you this now. This matter that made you draw this topic up. That road safety team, personnel or office that told you that they will investigate the matter and bring and get back to your station. That person or that department is the cause of the problem. They know what their men are doing. I want to tell Nigerians now openly, any sector, whether security or any other sector, that their men are found wanting in one thing or the other. And you go to report to them. That person that tells you that you investigate it, that person is the problem. I tell you, I'm telling you what I know. Because they all know what their men are. That's why they cannot tell you it's not true or it's true. Let us see, I will investigate it and get back to you. They know what their men are doing out there. And their men always bring returns to them. You know, the rest of it takes phone on the road now. Let me tell you, they take their money. Police will stretch forth their hand openly. Take the money inside from the vehicle, from the taxi or bus from you. They don't mind if they are AC or DC or CPC inside the bus or taxi. They take the money openly. But the road safety, they will ask you for your papers. The men now, the motorists now know. As they are giving the road safety paper, they will put the road safety money inside the paper and stretch the paper to the road safety. The road safety take the paper and walk away from the car a bit or the vehicle a bit. Take the money from the paper and return back the document to the driver. I'm telling the system now. Let's see your national, your particulars now. Okay, let's see your particulars. Let's see this. Let's see that. You will put the money inside the particulars and give to them. The money will not be visibly seen by people. Then they will take the paper and walk away from the car a bit, so that someone in the car will not see it. You take the money from the paper and return back the papers to you. That's how the road safety operates now. And I'm telling you what I know. Finally, my main point in my constitution this point is that any person that tells you want to investigate it is because of the problem. They know what their men are doing here. They are getting returns inside. Thank you.
Thank you, D-Man. Thank you very much for your time. Join the conversation. So we're looking generally, but we're just taking inference from this particular issue. But we're looking at public offices, institutions across Nigeria. When you go to process one document or the other, what's the reception like? I gave an instance. I talked about INEC issuing of voters card. I talked about NIN. I know a lot of people till today, they've not gotten their voters card. And I gave an instance, even before the election, I stated it. I want to get my ATM. I go to the bank, I give them my details, and I get it instantly. But I think one or two or few banks right now, you give them your detail, and you come back in, is it 2 weeks' time? Yes. They'll send you a message that the card is ready. You just go there, pick it up, enter one of the ATM, change the PIN, and then you start using it. How come these other institutions have not been able to deploy this technology like the NIMSI? You talk about INEC, where I can just go. My NIN, I've not gotten the card up until this moment as we speak. So are there ways, institutions of government can make things easier for her citizens? Looking at the fact that we've gone into the 21st century where most things are done online. I can process my admission paper from a university abroad right from my room, do all the payment. I can take lectures. I can converse with my lecturers while I'm in Nigeria. So are there ways we can make things easier so we don't have this one-on-one contact with some officers who would want to take advantage? The Nigerianness will come in. Oh, drop something for this paper to move from this point to the next point. And then they end up messing up the system. People go through hurdles. People have to go through bureaucratic bottlenecks to get just a particular document, to get just a card. Are there ways things can be made easier? 08109510951. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Fred calling from Element.
Yes, please.
You see, we Nigerians, we are the most wicked set of people on the planet.
No, we are not the most wicked. We are not the most wicked set of people. Because if you say we Nigerians, that means you are amongst them. We are not the most wicked people.
I'm among them. I'm among them.
We are not the most wicked people.
Okay,
please go ahead.
Listen to me. Do you know that when Buhari came, his first aim was to fight corruption? Do you know that almost all Nigerians team up to make sure they frustrate it? Because he was going to clean every system. The judges, the lawyers, even we individuals that call on radio started giving him bad names. Even for your radio houses there. They castigated this man to the extent that he was frustrated. There is nothing he could do. Then the best thing for him to leave is to relax and see how things is coming back. Today now we are coming back again. We want to fight corruption. How are we going to fight it when we are not ready to support our leaders when they are out to fight corruption? Let me tell you, people don't like to hear this. As far as Igbo man is in this country, Igbo cannot.
Okay, I know where you're going to. Please, let's not make this conversation an ethnic conversation. Now, I've always told people there are bad people everywhere. In the north, south, east, west, middle belt. There are good people everywhere. North, east, south, west, middle belt. Everywhere. There are good people, there are bad people. But when you have a system that curtails some form of excesses, everybody will have no option than to, streamline his or her tastes and cravings. Because the system will catch up with you. So please, let's not make this an ethnic issue. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, sir. Good to have you. Go ahead.
Good morning. Wonderful discussion.
Yes, sir. Can you speak up, sir, so we can hear you very clear?
Okay. Like I said earlier, it's not about ethnicity. It's about the system. It's about the system. Do you know that for federal road safety, there's a particular place I've been going since January to get my driver's license. Up till now, they say they don't have camera to capture since January. And you imagine
where is that, sir?
there is this federal revenue by Market Junction by Rumasi after First Rivers Hospital. There's a center there where you can have your driver's license. There's a board of regional revenue too. I don't know whether you do Market Junction and Wonder Road. Market Junction and Wonder Road. Can you hear me?
Very clear, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a center there. Since January, people kept going after the servers to capture. They said their camera is banned. It has not been fixed since January. So you feel like you said earlier, one of the situations, people keep going, spending money, whether you drive or you take, transport fare, you keep spending money. You see, this is not rocket science. What does it cost to put a camera there? And that's the center for people to come out. They have backlogs of documents, people waiting to be captured for driver's license in this country. What does it cost? It's about the system. I see people don't care, and the same police will stop you on the road tomorrow when you are driving. So your driver has been fire. Meanwhile, you pay. You make payments. Maybe more than 1 year. You make payments. You're not able to capture. So the system is about the system. It's not about the system. It is about the Nigerian system. And maybe now that I've mentioned the center for you, please go there and do your investigation. I will expect the head of Federal City River State to comment to that. I've worked there several times. My document is there.
Okay, you wanted to renew your papers.
To renew my driver's license. I made payment.
Okay, you've made payment. Was the payment online or direct?
No, you make payment online through the bank.
Okay.
So you will take the documents there with your old driver's license. They will see the expired driver's license along with your documents for payment. With the printout out. So they will confirm it as expired. They will sign it. But you will need to do capturing because if you have done renewal like 2 or 3 times, the next one you have to capture again. Yeah. So what
stage are you now?
It's just to capture. The payment has been made to them last year. And they told me since January, they are capturing machine. The camera is bad. They don't fix it.
Can you go elsewhere?
You can't go elsewhere because that's your center. It's a system thing. That is your center. For you to not go elsewhere, you can't run the payment again for them to redirect you because that's the center they get you using. You can't go elsewhere.
Is there no way, once you make payment, you can do your capturing anywhere?
No, they must attach you to a center.
That's what I'm saying. Since it's still FRSC, do you think it is possible that if I make payments, to the bank, which of course the money goes into the account, I can do my capturing anywhere?
Well, in the previous ones, they will tell you before, because you already have the document that is already attached to a particular system, or to a particular center. The center is already there. So, because if it's possible to go somewhere else to do the capturing, they will have told us from that center, okay, you know what, this capturing machine is back in January, please go to any nearby, any other center, They will also tell you, please come back.
That's what I'm saying. But do you think the authorities can make it so easy that once you make payment, you can do your capturing anywhere without going through all these hurdles?
And do your carry one? You can imagine after this also, but meanwhile they are generating funds from this. You are generating funds. It's not free.
So each time you drive, you have to make explanations.
The police, and you don't want it. It's honest about this policemen. They will see the document you make, they see that they sign it in papers, and you say, sorry, I've gone there several times, this is this challenge. They'll tell you that we'll pack you, we'll drive your car to the place. I even had one like one policeman, I told him, pack it. So you will drive it, did you buy the car, did you buy the tire? I've explained to you, see what happened. You go to the center is not far from you, go and confirm.
All right.
So, please, I've explained the center, absolutely the center. It's just beside Cross Rivers Hospital on Aba Road there.
Okay, you said Rumomasi, right?
Rumomasi by Market Junction.
By Market Junction.
There is a there is a state bottom revenue, there is a bank down there. It's just one or two buildings to the Cross Rivers Hospital. There have been people shopping in there.
All right. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. When you talked about capturing, which is probably okay. Maybe Mazi wants to speak. Hello, Mazi. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, Mazi. Good morning.
Yeah, Master. Good morning. Thank you. You see, this thing has been a big problem. I've been a victim. It's getting to 1 year now. I've not gotten my license. These people, I don't know. I feel disappointed.
Mazi, tell us what happened. Have you made payments?
Yeah. In Akudonka, I've made payments since many years. Since the thing is always they make it to your birthday. So that you will not forget. If you forget anything in your life, you cannot forget your birthday. Yes.
That's the expiry date, right? Okay.
Before my expiring date itself, I have contacted the NRS, what do you call her again? A red safety woman that used to help me. When last time I called her, I said, Madam Obiko, help me. She said, no, take one number, 122, dial them and ask them why your card is not ready in Nainukwa. It's a shame.
But you've made payment, and what's their problem? Why is it that they've not been able to capture you?
They ask them. Me go ask. If the government cannot provide what you want, the woman give me a number. I should use the number and call them and ask them why my card is not ready. Now you didn't hear me.
Okay, your card is not ready, but you've been captured in your own case.
Capture what? Listen, I'm doing renew.
Okay, you're doing renew.
Nobody is they captured own. They capture own. Anytime, in fact, you, my brother, whether you are driving or you are not driving, go inside it there. If they have opportunity to capture you, you are lucky. They will not even check you if you have to drive a motor before. They will not test you. And even my son like this, he can go into that place and collect the driver's license. Oh, what? This is not a lie. The day I went to collect my own, I asked the lady, "You people are giving me certificates I paid for. I did not go to the school, but then give me certificate, driving certificate from where?" I did. My brother, we are I know one chance. We are very far from development. Because if we are paying this thing through system, I have to do capture many years ago now to today. Like 5 years ago, they bring in this their new system. You understand? I since that time just to do renew, I cannot get it. All paper can need paper they use. They show them for road. If I'm passing, I show them paper. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know. I feel ashamed that this is happening in my country. If you go to ATM machine to go and collect an ATM card in the bank, instant background they give it to you and you pay money, you go.
Exactly.
But this one, you are paying money. Government cannot give you what. And it's not 1 naira a day. If you hear it, if you hear the price, it's almost 20,000 now. It's unfortunate. I'm not happy. This I'm still so embarrassed. I feel so ashamed. I'm telling you. And that is the only ID card I can have to use and do some registration and other things. No one I can to get cards in Nigeria. Identity card is international passport. I pay for international. They don't want me to travel out. They cannot even to capture me for international passport up till today. I'm telling you, I've paid money. I'm not going. Just madam, my file is ready. Why come and capture? They cannot up till today. I don't know because I don't want to do express. I pay direct to government through the government and what they call them, immigration office. I go to their office, they are turning me up and down. Today they don't see my son or daughter, my son file. Tomorrow they don't see my wife file. The next day they don't see. This wickedness because I don't want to pay them. I can as bad hand. I don't want to pay them. So Badalo, my brother, thank you very much.
Thank you. Feel free to join the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my brother Maxwell.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Morning. Sir, I just pray God you keep giving people the strength, all of you in Today FM to be enlightened people. Nigeria, I'm sorry to say, is a destiny killer. Do you know this thing we are saying? It's as simple as ABC. Go to, I'm not mentioning about advanced countries like US or America or UK or America. Just look at small Dubai, we're older than them. Go just seamlessly. You go there, something will give you your card. It will announce in English, it will announce in Arabic. When you go there, you don't need to look for any big man, any security, anybody at all. Seamlessly, you get it. Nobody troubles you. What is the problem with Nigeria? What is the problem? Is it that there is nobody that goes out to see what is happening there and coming? Why is this in this way? Look at how that woman there is torturing, making life miserable for people. But in advanced countries, they make life very seamless. Even if I may even be in the comfort of a home, master my brother, type on your bed. It goes. Next thing they call you, they have experienced it. Like this man just finished saying now. Tell me, how can somebody be in your house, you've not tested nothing, somebody give you driver's license to go and kill people? Master, when I came back on one of my vacations, I came and I saw that our past governor, Wike, has installed signals. I could not drive, just like you play international football. I come to play local football. I booked a taxi. He was crossing GRA. Driver, red light. So guy no man said, now you regret, why am I in Nigeria? God, why am I here? You see how people are jabbering? Everybody's clearing. I hear people every day. I follow what they call it, Today FM religiously. I feel fulfilled when people excel most of their pent-up emotions. If not, they just explode. This country, I pray God to just adjust things. But sorry, leadership is a failure. They keep on calling leaders. There's no leader. You have rulers. A leader will lead you somewhere to your destiny. But a ruler will rule anyhow. That's what is happening. People clapping for. Look at what Professor Lumumba said. If you commit crime in Europe, you are jailed. In America, you are jailed. In China, you commit suicide. In Japan, they kill you. But in Africa, they celebrate you. Tell me how it's going to be well. Master, tell me how now. I have the space with the air safety officer. I have to first look on my paper for him. Look at this guy who's sitting from the back, but there's no real light. And you see my own, everything is there. And you see that because one real light is not showing. And I've showed you the bulb in my car. I'm going to fix it. It's because of the bad road. Now, hit it now, it will come. Only once you say you're going to impound my vehicle, and look at the man, I almost hit it because I didn't see his there. Like, he said today, and tomorrow, and my own. I have to forcibly call my papa for him and move. I don't want to use the negative word I use on him. I said, don't even try me, or I'll show you my color. I'm saying, look at this, you stop that man, you're stopping me, didn't do anything. Only one realize showing. And look at no realize everything broken. God bless you, Pastor.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you. I've had my own, one-on-one with road safety. I don't want to tell you my ordeal. But, I started diplomatically, but they didn't like how it ended. They had no option than to let us go. Okay, Maxwell, nice topic. I tell you that those bureaucracy will not leave any government parasettled because, as they say in local parlance, it's their choppings. ATM cards in some banks, you don't even need to go into the bank. They have a machine that does that outside the bank, like the ATM machine. I spent more than 6 months to renew my driver's license. The reason was that my fingerprint, they say, didn't match with the old one in the system. Last, they had to override after I quarreled and made a scene there. Thank you, Kachinoel. You sent in that one. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Maxwell.
Yes, good to have you, sir. Welcome.
All right. Maxwell, you see this question you just asked. Let me tell you what. We are where we are today as a nation because of who we are. Are you hearing me?
Very clear, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, fine. I was expecting you to ask one question. If you don't generalize the question, ask that question to individual. If you as a person, are you really feeling anything going wrong in this nation? Are you really feeling any pain or going through any hardship in this nation? You as an individual. That's the question you should ask. And not, are we feeling anything as a nation? Now, for example, I don't think Nigerians are feeling any hardship. No, they are not. They are not. I want to be specific, we are not. Let me tell you, that woman in that office, that man in that office, does not have any power over any citizen. Even you, for example, being a president of this country, it does not have any power. It must work according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is not our leader. It's just privilege to be there. It's our servant, serving us. It's to take our decision and not for we to take a decision as a president. What we want and what we need is what he to do to us and not what he wants to do. So because we fail to realize the challenge we are having as people is fear. It's fear. Let me take it to one scenario in a bank in Element. I won't mention the bank's name. And when you have to get money, they know me very well as a regular customer. And some persons will come to go to the counter, give them 500, 1,000, they give them money and they go. Why will be on the line? This has happened 2 times. He said there went there and I said, I just sit down and the patient walking, and a young man went there and just dropped some little money and the girl just grabbed some money and all that. And while I've been there for like 30 minutes, and I walked down to that lady, I said, today I will shut down this bank. There are more than 100 inside. I said, today I will shut down this bank. If you did not pay everybody according to the numbers here, and not even only you, the 4 of you sitting on this counter, if I see anybody, the bank was quiet. Because I see God speaking from heaven. And my voice was high. And I said, if I see any of you now, you think we have been here for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and somebody just walk in because of 500. I will put my eye. If I see 4 of you now, don't pay attention to the people on this line. I don't want to know who is that person. I will shut down this bank now. Then the security come and hold me now. I'm ready. Everybody was shocked. The next thing I heard a voice from upstairs. It was the supervisor and he came and I said to him, I'm not just afraid of him. If I see even you, If you want to do that, take that person upstairs. Not on this counter that we are paying up here. No, I can't accept that. After that day, I don't know if it's here, but whenever I go to bank, you will see them start putting their mouth in their ear. The bankers, those cashiers there. And two guys came and said, God, thank you. We have been here for like 2 hours. This was I said, shut up your mouth. Here, who are you? Shut up your mouth. Did you know you're right? Did you know you're right? So that is the problem. If 10 persons now walk down to that office, that sector anywhere now and say, Madam, it's our tax money. We are the one that employ you. We didn't arrest anybody. You do police will arrest anybody